Would you behave? She didn't want me out of the truck. Anyway. Don't worry, coming back one more time. I'm gonna try to give y'all a little bit more from the earplugs that ain't candy. At the MRI. This is the next story. After I went to get the MRI, then I got sent to the rehab. Sports medicine, I think what they call it. Rehab. Well, I'm out being humiliated, really humiliated. I got down there and I go in there and they got all this, it looks like a big old gym in there, all these special machines to, fix you. They got me in there and I mean, the people that worked there were beautiful. There was girls in there that hurt themselves playing tennis. They were pretty. There was cheerleaders in there that hurt themselves. They were pretty. Just beautiful girls in there. Anyway, there's my crusty behind over there on one of them tables. They got me all jacked up, seeing what they could do with my legs and all, and stretching me and all. Well, anyway, I was doing pretty good on all the machines. And I mean, beautiful girls, they were, some of them were hurt with their arms, some of them with their legs and all this stuff, But anyway, they put me on this thing. It was over in the corner. Now, I probably know why it was in the corner now. But they put me on this thing. It looked like a big cot. Kind of looked like an electric chair that you lay down in. And they shock you. But it had these straps on it, like they could strap you down in it. And they can. And they do. I found out I think it's called contraction. Or traction. I don't know. But I can tell you what it done for me. It takes them about 10 minutes. I mean, this girl was literally about to sweat. It's a table that you lay down on. I mean, you can mess somebody up with this if you didn't like them. I mean, you could jack that thing up and really, I mean, you could make them, they go in that 5 foot tall, hey, they can leave, they be bumping their head on the top of the door when they go out. But anyway, you lay down on it, and it comes around and straps you down around your chest. And then you got some more parts that strap you down around your waist. They strap you down more tight. It takes about 10 minutes for them to strap you down. And they give you a little bail in case you have an emergency. I don't think nobody's ever on that bail. So I got it. Well, and the table comes apart. I mean, the part with your head goes one way and the part with your feet go the other way. It stretches you. It puts pressure on you and then it releases. Like, I'm going to tell you, I never got my time that they set for me to get on it. It never worked. I never was able to ride that thing the whole time. But I'm laying there. And this thing, boy, it felt so good, boy, you could just, man, it felt good. Man, I was thinking, this thing feels so good, boy, it just feels good. Well, a few minutes later, I went to feeling like I might have to go to the bathroom. And then I was thinking, oh no, I ain't gonna, that'd be just, it's gonna be embarrassing. I ain't, well, and then that thing would hit you and pull you hard. And then it would wait a couple seconds and then it would release it. It was like pumping you up, you know, like pumping up a sprayer or something, you know. And I gotta think about it. I said, ain't no way. I ain't no way. I ain't ringing this bell, and I ain't gonna tell them I might have to go to the bathroom. That's just too embarrassing, you know. That's been humiliating. But then after about 3 or 4 more pulls, I gotta think about it. I said, well, you lay your butt back here if you keep on you being stupid. I said, you think about it. How do you ring this bell? It took her about 10 minutes to get you in this thing. It's probably gonna take her at least 5, 6 to get you out of it. Then you gotta walk all the way around to the bathroom over there. And the bathroom wasn't like, it was out there like, right there in the midst of all of them. You didn't have no, I mean, you didn't go way down the hall to the other end of the place to the bathroom. It was right there, 'cause I always keep a check of where the bathroom is when I go in the place. And one stall, one door, you know, real thin walls, I think. But I figured I better ring the bell. 'Cause it was, you know, I knew it was time. And I run a little bell. She come over and asked me. She said, you got a problem? I said, I might. And she said, well, what's your problem? Because she didn't know what was going on. She didn't see nothing going on. I mean, I ain't come apart yet. And I told her, I said, I think I might have to go to the bathroom. She said, you do? I said, I think. And I said, I don't want to chance it. So she stopped. And she started unstrapping me. I was so embarrassed. God, I was so embarrassed. Oh, I was embarrassed. I mean, you could just took my clothes off. I don't know if I've been no more embarrassed. Well, I went in the bathroom. And I asked her, I said, anybody ever had this happen? She said, yeah, we've had one person that did. But, I said, well, what they had to do? And she said, they had to pee. Oh, okay. But I didn't feel like I had to pee. I didn't say no more. But I had a plan. I'm going to go in there. I'm going to go in that fast. And I'll be right back. That was wrong. That was the wrong plan. I went in there. First thing I noticed, 2 things. There wasn't no fan. And there wasn't no drain in the floor. So I went. And I'm telling you, I didn't really squirt. I just used the bathroom. And I just kept using the bathroom. I ain't never used the bathroom that much. Every time I tried to cut it short and be through, I'd have to go more. Well, before I noticed, when I finally did get through, I looked around and they got everything took care of, and I was finna to flush it, and I looked, and I ain't never used the bathroom that much before in my life. I used a bunch, and I flushed that toilet, and it sounded like a jet airplane. And that thing just swished up, and I ain't lying. That water come up in that thing, and it was like a 1/4 inch from overrunning. And then it just like went down like a cyclone, just went down. And I tell you what, if that thing had overrun, I would still be in that toilet down there, because I wouldn't have come out. I would not have been able to show my face. And I had like a couple weeks of that thing. A couple days during the week, I'd go down there for a couple weeks. And I bet you I lost 10 pounds. Cause I call that thing. I tell the girl I do like, well, I never got to stay on that thing the whole time they punched it in. I'd always had to go to the bathroom. Boy, it got through. I call it my mechanical enema. Cause it would pull it out you, brother. I promise you. It's called a traction. If you get stopped up, or I'm gonna tell you, if you get hurt, you got to go to one of them rehab sports medicine places. They put you on that thing. You better have that bail ready. So, I just figure everybody wants to, all my folks that, they want me to tell the story. So I'm telling the story. And I was lucky though. I'm glad I didn't lay there, because if you think it'd been embarrassing like it was, which it was, but if I laid over there and messed that table up, boy, I would have been embarrassed. So, like I said, the moral of the story is, you ever had to get rehab for a back injury? Because I got 2 herniated discs and a pinched nerve. And supposed to have an operation, but I told them no. As long as I can walk, I ain't gonna be operated on. But anyway, you get on that traction machine that pulls you like I'm talking about. You better be on alert, because it might do you like it did me. And I don't know, maybe that's some content. Everybody else loves the story, wants me to tell it, so maybe it's just 1 or 2 people want to hear it. But if you will, like, share, subscribe, and if you want to. And this is Doar checking out. And till next time, y'all figure it out, and may the Lord bless.